Weather. We just talked to Andrew. He gave us an update on that avalanche up at Palisades Tahoe. Said several people may have been caught in this. What kind of conditions are they dealing with up there?
They're dealing with a lot of new snow on top of a really unstable base. And yes, it's going to lead to those high avalanche concerns through the rest of today and even into tomorrow. Today, a first alert action day. That winter storm warning issued until 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. Heavy snow will be possible through the rest of this afternoon, even into the evening. We are expecting snow rates of about 1 to 2 inches per hour, and combined with all of that heavy snow, gusty winds are also being felt right now, with gusts upwards about 50 miles per hour or more. You talk about some of those peaks. We are picking up even stronger wind across some of those higher elevations. Right now, you can see the winter storm warnings and even the winter weather advisories issued across the Sierra, even stretching through the coastal range. This is a large storm system packing in a lot of cold air with it and moisture too. And right now, you can see the heavy snow that has really started to fill in across the Sierra, now stretching down to Highway 50 and even past that as you get closer to Highway 108. As we zoom in here a little bit closer, there's darker blues indicating that heavier snow that's falling right now. Palisades Tahoe just south of Truckee, and you can see that heavy snow that they're dealing with right now, combined with those gusty winds. The rain snow line right around 3,800 feet as you get just past Colfax and even closer to Blue Canyon. Roads are really slick, so make sure to be careful. Don't travel across the Sierra unless you absolutely need to. As we talked about, those gusts are definitely going to be an issue through the rest of today. You can see just how gusty they are even through the valley, upwards about 30 to 35 miles per hour. But once you get across the Sierra, that's really when we're going to see those gusts pick up even more, around that 50 mile per hour range or more once you get closer to those taller peaks. Combined with the heavy snow, visibility is going to be already reduced right now across the Sierra, down to about 1/4 of a mile or less, especially in some pockets along Highway 50 and I-80. So keep that in mind. Today is not a day to take a leisurely drive across the Sierra. We'll continue to fill in with snow through the rest of this afternoon, evening too. Snow levels dropping right around 2,500 feet in elevation. And we may see some light accumulation in areas like Colfax, Grass Valley, but overall it's going to be mainly rain before you get up to those higher elevations, and that's really where we're going to see the most of it stick. We'll continue to keep the snow showers and rain showers going, very light across the valley. If we do pick up anything the rest of the afternoon and evening, it's going to amount to about a trace, if not just about 1/4 of an inch for most. This storm system going to linger up until early tomorrow morning before clearing out, and then we're dealing with a cold start to our Thursday, but overall a dry day. How much snow are we expecting through the rest of today? 1 to 3 inches around Quincy as you get closer to Plumas County, but towards Blue Canyon, Donner, Truckee, take a look at those totals. 1 to 2 feet, some areas even just a bit more than that. So definitely a lot of snow coming down with this storm system, thanks to all the cold air it has in it. Pollock Pines could see about 3 to 6 inches as you get closer to Kirkwood, about close to about over 2 feet of snow, if not 3 feet of snow. Around Pinecrest, 10 to 20 inches, and close to Bear Valley, 15 to 30 inches of fresh snow. So a lot of snow falling all at once, an unstable base underneath. As I mentioned, avalanche danger is going to be high, not just today, but over the next couple. As we take a look at temperatures right now, most of us in the valley holding on to the 40s and low 50s. As you get closer to the Sierra, you see those temperatures dropping off. We'll continue to keep the cold air in place, locked in over a higher elevation through the rest of tonight. As far as our forecast goes today, most of us will make it back into the upper 50s for highs, but across the Sierra, a very cold afternoon. Tonight, temperatures drop even more. We'll get down to the 30s in portions of the valley. We may even see a couple 20s by the time we're waking up tomorrow morning. Across the Sierra, down into the single digits. Truckee tonight sitting at 0 degrees. As far as tomorrow goes, we do have a lot more sunshine on the way tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures return to the 50s, 30s and 40s across our higher elevations. Looking at the next 7 days, we do have a bit of dry weather on the way, starting tomorrow, lasting till Friday, but then we're eyeing another storm system on the way heading into Saturday. So we're not done with this unsettled weather over the next couple of days. Of course, we're going to continue to keep those rain and snow chances around. It is time now for a quick break, but stay with us. We'll be back.